We met through church, and we have a little group out here that takes in strays if they have a traumatic experience or a death in the family or whatever. After his wife passed away, Hal started joining us on the basketball games and on civic theater and doing a number of things. So then pretty soon we...
made more of a connection.
Yep.
Yeah. As you know, Fran and I are newlyweds, 3 years, and we've just traveled together over that period of time. And the trip we took last year, I could see that Fran was getting in more and more trouble as far as the distance she could walk. And
so by the time I got home, I could hardly get out of bed anymore. After just getting married in our 70s, we did not anticipate that I couldn't go on a cruise and do all of the walking that we did. Yeah. You tough through some of it, but I should not have. Yeah.
The conditions that are caused by these back pains have a definite influence on your quality of life, especially as new partners. We're looking at some years ahead to enjoy travel and activities.
It was a major decision, sure, as far as the surgery is concerned, but it also had to do with the rest of our life, and that's what really motivated us to go ahead and have this surgery.
She had invited me into all the consultations with Dr. Tomei, so I heard everything firsthand, and I thought he was very comforting.
The technique we used on Fran is basically a lateral technique where you come in from the side and you take the discs out and you put the cages. But this technique is done all in the prone position on their belly. Because she has a scoliosis, we did all 3 levels with 1.5 inch incision. That's all she had. So we did a 1.5 inch incision on the skin, and we went 1, 2, 3. We did all 3 cages. We did not have to reposition her to the prone position because she was already on her belly. Then we went in with little stabs and put the screws in and locked everything in place. So we saved a lot of surgical time, minimal blood loss, and we achieved the objective of the surgery.
He had talked to us about the uniqueness of the surgery.
There had been a couple cases done in Italy and around the US. Few cases were done, but none were 3 levels like Fran did.
They had her up walking first thing in the morning, and she didn't walk very far, but I was taken immediately with how erect she was, her posture and her gait.
Yeah, I could feel a big difference. I feel myself I think I grew. I kept a diary when I first came home from the hospital and wrote down pain levels and the different degrees of how I felt during the day. When I look back and see where I've come in the last, 3.5 months, that feeling of just being able to walk without a lot of pain was incredible for me.
Our biggest satisfaction is a happy patient, no question. At the end, when you have somebody like Fran come back with her smile and telling you, I feel great and I can do what I want, that's all I want to hear.
I'm looking forward to kayaking and doing all the things I did before. I know by next summer that I'm going to be running down that street. But I want to skip down the aisle again, just like we did in that picture.